So the last thing I want to ask you about is YouTube Shorts. This has been a very big deal, very current kind of change. I have kind of gone back and forth myself. I'm gonna be publishing a number of shorts here shortly, but I haven't really experimented all that much as a creator on shorts. I've obviously watched many shorts. I'm curious about how why shorts on YouTube? Maybe I'll just leave it as simple as that. Why shorts on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and you've been, you've obviously been on YouTube for a very, very long time, so you've seen so much of this journey already. But kind of the thought experiment behind shorts was, well, what if YouTube was starting today, versus 15 years ago, and when YouTube started 15 years ago, it was all about creators like yourselves or other creators having a tripod and a camera and, basically kind of starting to shoot and talking about something in their family rooms or bedrooms or wherever, kind of out in their backyard or what have you. And that created the canonical sort of YouTube experience that everybody, 2 billion viewers all over the world sort of kind of take for granted today. But if you think about it, as you'll recall, over a decade ago, that wasn't something to be taken for granted. It was kind of revolutionary. It sort of changed the game in terms of video. Well, what if YouTube was starting today, and what if those creators were starting today? Would they start with the same set of equipment? Would they start with the same paradigms, et cetera? And today, obviously, the world has changed in a way where all of that technology, both in terms of capture and in terms of editing or what have you, now exists in your pocket on a smartphone. So therefore you're a lot more mobile. You can do it much more quickly. And, you might shoot it vertically because that's the orientation of the phone. And so taking into account all of those things of, YouTube is, my job at YouTube is to basically kind of build the world's best stage for creators, right? And then let creators do their magic. That's what, all of our teams here at YouTube are very focused on. And so if we're building that stage today, what would you design? Well, you design something, I would argue, very similar to YouTube Shorts, which captures the power of being able to create on a mobile device anywhere that you want, focused, kind of on vertical video, but doesn't have to be focused on perhaps mixing it with other types of content, because now that technology exists where you can just do that seamlessly from your phone. And that is really kind of that was sort of the genesis of YouTube Shorts. How do we create this sort of amazing creation experience for creators that are just getting started today, but also make it powerful enough that they can work for, large creators who already are massively successful on the platform like yourselves. That's where Shorts came from. That's where we've seen a lot of the success kind of all over the world in terms of creators, but also in terms of viewers. Shorts already has, I think, on the order of, kind of north of 15 billion views and growing. And so that's based on that feedback that we're getting from creators and viewers. We're continuing to kind of double down on our investment in it.